All right, we have a low network connection. So, hi, beautiful people. I'm so happy to be here today and really want to. I just know that, even if we're not in constant fear, that we have that it's easy to have these moments of intermittent fear, at least, and we kind of go like this in waves where it's up and down, the fear coming into us. And part of it depends on how much news we watch, how much social media we watch. Hey, Sarah, darling. Yes, and you inspired me today. So Eckhart Tolle talks about, I'm going to post the video, the whole program there that you sent to me. But he talks about how fear is when we project ourselves into the future, this unknown future, and we put attributes onto it, right? That we're not living in the present moment. And so, hi, love. And so what can happen, so we listen to news, we read the media, and then we start to think, oh my God, all these things are going to happen. And we start to think about the future. Not necessarily, I know for myself, I'm not thinking about, I understand I'm moving into the future. I think it's unconscious that happened. Let our house be built on a rock. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. And so, and what Sarah's talking about is that internal work that we need to do. So hi, Allison. And today I'm really just talking about that fear that we're not aware of, especially because we really don't know we're moving into the future. We really don't know that we're doing that. We really need to take a moment to notice it. And so, one of the things that I do on a regular basis, hi Varunka, is I pay attention to what's going on in my body. Like that to me is my sign that I'm experiencing fear. And I can have different sensations. So I'm looking for these sensations. So they might be little chills in my arms. My breathing gets more shallow. Just these different, I think for everyone it's different. It might be starting to get tightness in your neck or in your shoulders. Moving your shoulders up is a sign of fear. It oftentimes shows up in our body. Our breathing is a really core one. And so one of the ways to combat that, and truthfully, I've just sort of recognized that, you know what, on a regular basis, intermittently, I'm probably going to feel some fear every single time I listen to the news or I read a story. And I like to stay informed about what's going on in the world. I don't spend a ton of time, though, on the news. So what I do is, even just after I read the news, I take a moment, because we are oftentimes unaware of what's going on in our subconscious mind. I take a moment to just kind of do a body scan. And that is a way to bring yourself back into the present moment. And so I'm just going to do an example here, and you can follow me along as well. But there's several different ways to do this too. So I also take a moment to touch in with my senses. That helps me a lot to get back into the present moment. So, and I'm not gonna probably do a full meditation here, but I am gonna just show you and demonstrate what it looks like. And so I just might take a moment to notice my breath. I can feel my lungs filling up, and I can feel them emptying. And so I might do that 2 or 3 times, and then I take a moment to just okay, what am I hearing right now? Maybe there's people outside, maybe there's leaves blowing around, maybe there's a clock ticking or your refrigerator running. Just notice these sounds for a few breaths. And then to notice sensations, maybe I can feel my breath moving in and out. Maybe I can feel my, my bottom on the couch. Maybe I can feel air, coldness on a part of my body, for example. Maybe my toes feel cold. And then to sight, I might open my eyes and just notice a few things that I might see. I'm not going to do that today though. And then taste, I just had avocado on toast It's yummy. So I might remember those tastes. And then the smell. Yeah, what's going on? Maybe it's my own odor. Maybe there's a scent in the room. Maybe there's some essential oils. And then, and then just going and noticing my body. Can I feel my heartbeat? You know, if you get really quiet, you oftentimes can. Maybe I can feel it in my arms. Like if you're afraid, you can feel, because your blood's pumping really fast, right? You can oftentimes feel your heartbeat in different parts of your body. So feel my heartbeat. And then I might go top to bottom or bottom to top in terms of, you know, feeling my toes, feeling my feet, my ankles. I might move them around a little bit to really recognize those sensations. My shins and thighs, my knees, my thighs, my buttocks, my abdomen, my ribs, my chest, my shoulders, and to feel my arms, my hands, my fingers, my neck, and my head. Like, you don't have to, I do appreciate slowing down. I'm going to open my eyes now. I do appreciate slowing down a lot. Just because it helps me to notice more. And this is just a way, like, I feel so present now. This is a way to just bring you back, right? Hi, Sarah. The secret is exactly to go very often, daily now, into our own inner safe space, the inner core, and feel what we are. Yeah, you're so true. You know, and unfortunately, I can't see the full thing that you wrote. So, by all senses in this moment. I so agree, Sarah. And, you know, so my practice right now is to kind of do this, especially after a neighbor tells me the most current information. Did you know? Blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, all that stuff that happens. And then it just is a common thing to happen now when we meet people that we haven't been seeing because we're hiding in our homes, or we read a news story. But if you can do this throughout the day, it's incredible what it can do for you in terms of keeping you in the present moment. I'm also going to post the link that Sarah provided to me for Eckhart Tolle and his work, which is amazing, obviously. And so this is just a really beautiful practice to do throughout the day while things have slowed down, and that we can just really connect with ourselves. And so I hope you enjoyed that. And I would love your comments below on how that's going, and what practices you're doing to stay out of fear, what practices you're doing to bring you back to yourself, to bring you back to the present moment. Because again, he talks about, hey, Mark, how fear is when we project ourselves into the future. And we get scared. And so when you can bring yourself back to the present moment, it's just a beautiful way to stay out of that fear, right? So thank you everyone so much. And Sarah, I so appreciate your contribution here, which was huge. And so I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day, and you will hear more from me. And I will put the link below, Sarah. Thank you. Or you did already, maybe. That would be amazing if you would do that. All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Yeah. Bye-bye.